Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Young and the Restless, Nick and Sharon give Phyllis a warning. Lily tells Cain she and Damian are a couple, and Cain and Damian cleared the air between them. In the maze, Jack is getting fed up as he and Diane get lost yet again. He declares this the perfect metaphor for their time with Cain, going in circles and making no progress. It's hard to believe Cain hasn't found a way to get them off the mountain. Jack and Diane wonder where Kyle is. Diane is more concerned about who he's with. Jack trusts their son as much as he doesn't trust Audra. Diane only hopes they are out of there by winter, or this could turn into a Stephen King novel. As they continue to drift, Jack wonders what the mustache is up to. Diane doesn't want to think about that, but Jack worries that Victor could be involved in Billy making more bad decisions. Diane is starting to dread mealtime and feels like a rat going after cheese. Jack is very wary of the showman that Cain has become. Billy is drinking alone in the dining car when Phyllis joins him and jokes that she didn't recognize him without his little friend. He doesn't appreciate the humor. Phyllis remarks that they are the only two who understand the endless champagne will pay off and being trapped in paradise is hardly torture. She's sure they both have their sights set on Cain. Billy can't recall her having much of a relationship with the man, but says he was practically his brother. You hated him, Phyllis reminds him. Phyllis finds it odd that Billy didn't even recognize Cain's voice when he called. She needles that it must hurt that his mom loves Cain best. She's sure Billy wants Cain to make good on taking over Chancellor and bringing him on board. Billy asks what she's after. Phyllis says she's good, and he's out of the loop. She's already had several private conversations with Ashby. Billy suggests they pool their information, but she points out he has no money or power. Sharon and Nick enter. Billy tells them Phyllis has all the information, but she's stonewalling him. I hope you brought your chisel, he jokes, exiting. Nick and Sharon try to convince Phyllis to share whatever intel she has. Sharon reminds her they would do whatever it takes to help each other. Phyllis can't believe Sharon's holding what they went through over her head, and accuses her of only looking out for Nick and his family. She declares that she has nothing, and nothing to lose. They have never been the Three Musketeers and never will be. Sharon urges Phyllis to walk away from Cain before he hurts her. When Nick points out he has trapped them all there, Phyllis mocks this. She accuses them of wanting her to support them when they have never supported her. She doesn't need friends. She needs a purpose, and a paycheck and Cain can give her both. Nick warns that Cain is going to go down. If she's tied to him, she'll go down too. Phyllis jogs around the maze calling for Carter. She runs into Jack and Diane, who are still lost. They don't know how they can keep getting lost. Phyllis suggests that could be the point. Maybe someone is trying to freak them out. This feels like a trap. Jack starts to wonder if the staff is moving the bushes around to confuse them. When he suggests they split up, Diane refuses. Phyllis decides to go off on her own. Jack wants to find their host and tell him they are done with this. He and his wife go in opposite directions. Lily and Damian walk through the maze and he tells her he'd love to take her dancing, but he'll need lessons. As they fool around, they stroll into the dining area where Amanda and Cain are drinking. Ashby directly asks if Lily and Damian are a couple now. Lily confirms it and needles him by pointing out he provided an isolated romantic situation that pushed them closer. Lily hopes Cain can accept this and move on. Cain wishes them the best and gives his word he will never mention his feelings about her again. Lily says she's happy, despite the ridiculous situation they are in. After Damian muses on the nature of happiness, Cain suggests they speak in private. Lily is reluctant to allow it, but Amanda leads her away. Once the men are alone, Cain pulls out an impressive bottle of whiskey and suggests they take a walk. As Lily walks the maze with Amanda, she praises how straightforward Damian is. The lawyer still finds it hard to buy their sudden closeness. Lily says it has been romantic and sweet to open herself up to someone. It's liberating. She wonders, does Cain really think she will take him back? Amanda explains that Cain has grown and thinks he has become someone she can trust again. Lily points out that he required a fake name and ruse to even talk to her. She's moved on. Amanda bluntly asks if Lily is using Damian. It's none of your business, Lily says. Amanda just likes to be prepared for what's ahead. Winters offers to tell her if her relationship with Damian is real only if she will tell her what Cain is really after. Why did he lure them there? Amanda reminds her that everyone came willingly and with their own agendas. Lily asks what she is getting out of this. Cain must be making it worth her while. This all seems to be above and beyond what an employee does. Amanda assures Lily that she's not the enemy, and her loyalty can't be bought. She supports Cain willingly, and suggests that Lily look at their relationship like Victor and Michael's, only without the drama. Lily knows that Devin hurt Amanda, and she knows how that feels because of Daniel cheating on her. The lawyer is insulted that she's suggesting that this is about her anger and resentment. When Lily panics about Cain going after the family company, Amanda repeats that is not going to happen. She insists she and Cain are not out to hurt anyone. It's shocking to her that Phyllis is the only person who seems able to take him at his word. There you go. If it's just Phyllis, that should tell you something. Snarks Lily. Amanda sighs. Nick and Sharon return to the maze. He's frustrated that Phyllis is turning her back on the family, Summer's family. Realizing she forgot something, Sharon tells him to go to the bar alone and she'll catch up. After she walks off, Amanda and Lily emerge from the maze. Nick immediately starts venting about Cain and tells Amanda that he trusts him even less than he already did. Amanda accuses them of pretending to make peace with him, and Lily accuses her of just being mad that no one is buying her boss act. It's hard for Nick to make sense of Amanda's loyalty to her employer. All he can see is smoke and mirrors. When Amanda asks what he thinks Cain is up to, Nick gets frustrated and stomps off to find a drink. Pacing. Lily admits she doesn't like Cain and Damian being gone so long. Amanda assumes they have a lot to untangle. Lily assumes they are fighting about her. Fed up, Amanda walks off and Lily heads back into the maze. In the maze, Cain pours drinks for himself and Damian before toasting to his happiness with Lily. Damian wonders why he is sharing the good stuff with him. Cain claims he is trying to save his pride by being gracious instead of wallowing. They continue to drink and sit on a bench. Ashby urges him to do better than he did and not hurt Lily. He's always known Damian as a bachelor and old habits are hard to break. Damian makes it clear that he is in awe of Lily and has no plans to mess up a good thing. He also hopes that Cain will respect Lily's decision. He knows how ruthless he can be. Cain vows that he will not pursue her as long as that is what she wants. The two men rehash Cain assuming an alias and deceiving everyone. Cain explains he had systems in place to hide himself, and it has been a long process to undo them. It's hard to let go of everything he built with his father. Damian can understand that. He recalls how much he appreciated all the inside jokes about the Count of Monte Cristo when he joined the company. Damian points out that the man in the book was wrongfully accused, punished, and tortured, but then changed his face, gained his fortune, and took his revenge. Cain explains that he and his son used to read the Count of Monte Cristo together. Cain and Damian discuss their fathers. Damian is grateful for his. Cain admits his dad wasn't a great man, but he was human, and was regretful in the end. After saying how much he misses his dad, Damian adds that he's still trying to make up for lost time with his mom. Knowing what you've missed can mess with your head, and he wonders if that's what's happened with Cain. Is it like no one understands what he lost when his father died? Cain says that he's not waiting to change. Now is the time to make things right. This chapter is about redemption, not revenge, he says. As they continue to walk and drink, Damian becomes woozy and has to lean on a statue for support. Cain urges him to sit. You're not trying to poison me because of Lily, are you? Damian jokes. Cain points out they are drinking the same thing and gulps down another glass. Sitting down with Damian, they talk about Amy and her cancer treatment. Damian says she's responding well so far, but things can change. They were estranged until the brother he never knew brought them back together. He's sick to think of what he could have missed out on. Cain muses that you always think there will be more time even when you know it's not true. He always thought he'd have time to fix things with Lily, but that door closed. Suddenly, Cain realizes he feels fuzzy as well. A gloved figure hides behind a shrub and watches them, a dagger in their hand. Damian tells Cain that something isn't right. There's something in that booze after all. Cain agrees that something is wrong. He announces that they need to go back and asks Damian if he can walk. Cain tries to help him up and balance him, but Damian is too unstable. Cain says he'll go find someone to help. But just then, the unseen person throws the dagger into Damian's back. He doubles over, falling on top of Cain. Suddenly, Phyllis appears from another direction and stops short, stunned by the shocking scene.